Hi, it's Nancy. I've been trying to make this video for my eldest son has turned into a monster. It's Jekyll and Hyde. When he's in public with other people, he's the sweetest, nicest kid in the universe. When he's home, he's fighting with his brothers. Always. And how we deal with their punishments deeply affects him. Especially if he got away with something, he's not going to let them get away with something, which, psychologists will tell you means he wants more limits. And so I tried lowering the boom, and I don't know what to do with him. I want my kid back. I think after which he's like in his 20s, that most people get. He's such a drama king, and nothing is his fault. Nothing is his fault. Everything is the fault of something else. You didn't punish Hearn for saying this, so I couldn't get that done. What does one have to do with the other? Nothing. He is the king of the red herring. I, however, am not. Everybody's telling me to open, and I want to open. But something very interesting has happened since before Christmas and now. I've switched philosophies, and I'm going in a more natural direction. Doesn't mean everything has to be redone, because I've been making stuff that's that way now for months, which is cool. So some things have to be reformulated, but most things don't. But the soaps, I'm using more natural colorants. I'm no longer using dyes. So that's good, because dyes bleed, and some people don't like dyes. I will have dyes in some of my lipsticks. They'll be obviously noted really, really well. What brought this on? A class that kept emphasizing keeping it simple. And then a cosmetic formulator named Perry Romanowski, who has a site called The Chemist's Corner, recently said, if you can't feel a change in the product, because, we test our products by using them. So I have a big zit. I used something that was occlusive. Got a big zit. But I needed to test it. It's great for people with dry skin. Not so good for oily skin. Bear. He's still here. He's still barking all the time. Bear. So I'm now in this position of, I have a website. The website's up. The products aren't on it yet. They are going to be. I've learned photography. I'm photographing with a light tent. These things aren't expensive at all. They're really cheap. I'm using in a cowboy studio. They're really cheap, and they had to get the next size up. I could put a kit and an outfit in there. I'm just lighting it with full spectrum lights from around the house, and I'm getting great pictures. But then I put them in Photoshop, and I have to clean them up, make them these pictures. Photoshop and I are not friends. We are learning to become grudging acquaintances, but we are not friends. And every time I get a learning curve down, I feel like I have to jump to a new one. We've differentiated the companies. The main companies, and the one that's being incorporated is Glam Naturals. And we're about to finish incorporation. Goddess Herbals is under Glam Naturals. Glam Naturals is the cosmetics side of the equation, and the bath and body product side is Goddess Herbals. I think those are good names, and I didn't name Goddess Herbals after a religion or a faith system on any level. It was to make you feel like your inner goddess can come out, and you can be your best self because you feel good about yourself, because your makeup routine makes your skin look natural and beautiful, but not mask-like. Although we can give you a mask-like look if that's the look you like too. Because your cosmetics match your skin color, because you've got the right look for you with the fewest ingredients possible to make you look fantastic. The soaps are using natural colorants now. I used micas, which are fantastic for soap if you get the right kind, but the mica supplier can't get what she was getting anymore. And then I changed to pigments, oxides, clays, a lot of beautiful clay, and some vegetable infusions. My carrot calendula ginger soap, which has fresh ginger juice in it that I squeeze myself out of that root. I sit there and grind that sucker up, and I squeeze it through a muslin bag. Not enough to irritate you. Is just a most beautiful soap. But it doesn't have any additional scent. It's a facial soap. My facial soaps are unscented. Facial scent can irritate your face unless you have acne. Then they are. The body soaps are becoming much leaner, cleaner, and beautiful, but more natural and earthy looking. And I'm now super fatting my soap to give you extra conditioning to your skin. And that's a whole new process for me, and it's worked beautifully. So I'm very excited about that. So it's working. What I'm doing is really great. Now I'm just finishing up the logo because I've gone back and forth on that for 1,000 times. I really don't want to use the ultra green leaf crap because there's so much of that out there. And I've developed a really good foundation line, or am developing, and cosmetics line for ethnic skin tones. And really important to me because it's an underserved community. And having a rainbow family, I want that community served. So that's what's taking me so long. It's not so much as just getting one product out there. It's getting one product out there and then being able to put the next one up the next day, and another one up the next day after that. So hang tight. It is coming. It is getting done. I do have the eye gel done, but I'm retesting it because I took something out of it because I didn't think it was doing anything, and I'm testing it. The testing phase is very long. The learning curve is very high. Even if you knew a lot going into it about it, there are people that, just screw around with it, and there are people that take it very, very seriously. And I'm one of the latter. It's got to be clean, it's got to be ready, and it's got to be right. Not perfect, because nothing is, but as perfect as I can make it. And I'm happy with what I've got. I'm happy with my formulas. So now it's just a matter of getting them together and packaging them up for you and making sure that you love them, that nothing's ever going to come back because it didn't work or it was bad or you hate it, although we have money back guarantee. So I am going to shows and I am getting out there. It's just not a fast process, and you should be thrilled that I'm taking my time. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tolerating. And I'm learning as fast as I can, 16 hours a day, over 2.5 years now, and I'm not bored at all. I'm so excited to do this. I'm so excited. Every morning I wake up, and it's a new day. Bye.